Good afternoon, world. I am Emory Dela Cruz of Highmax Energy, and we are the international marketer of this wonderful product, Highmax Power Turbo Simulator. And with me here to my left is a gentleman, Mr. Jun De Jesus, who is the inventor of this device that we have, the Highmax Power Turbo Simulator. Today, what we are attempting to do is show you how easy we're able to install this device into this vehicle of any type, actually of any internal combustion engine. Okay, but today we are going to do one simple presentation of the ease of installation of this device, which we will shortly show you. At this point, I have here with me a wonderful device that gives electrical discharge to our cylindrical tube, or what we call our ring reactor. Okay, and this device actually, which we after install, actually is the one that gives electrical discharge to this tube reactor that then filters the air from the atmosphere, and thus giving us that complete combustion that we're attempting to show you, as we've shown to you on our presentation. And the vehicle that we are now going to model, and which we purposely picked, is a Toyota 1997 Tamaraw FX. And the reason why we picked this particular model is to show you that even an older vehicle like this, which is definitely doing a lot of bad emission, smoke, and so forth, okay, which will now show you, let's show the smoke. Go ahead. Yes, now, as you can see, this has got bad pollution that we don't want in the earth. Okay. So, therefore, the purpose of this actual presentation is that we will show you at least the ease of installation, number one. Number two, we will try to reduce, in all the experiments that we've done, about 90 to 95% of this smoke should not be there anymore after the installation of this wonderful device. And number three, of course, what we are going to try to show you, if we can get rid of the smoke, what we have done shown you is that when we've achieved complete combustion, that we are now able to not only lessen the smoke, but give the engine a better performance, therefore giving us the gas saving that everybody could use. Okay, and we're talking about 30 to 50% savings on diesel engines. Okay, what we're trying to attempt to do now is to actually show you the steps in the installation process that we're doing. What Mr. Jun De Jesus here have is the cover of the air filter for this vehicle, and what we have here, the actual tube reactor now is actually inserted into this air intake manifold, correct? Yes. Right, June? Yes. Okay. And so that's as simple as that. So the tube reactor, the sequence is the tube reactor is inserted to this air intake air hose manifold, basically. So we secure it, put everything back. Okay. Okay. This next step of the installation of our device, Mr. Jun De Jesus, our inventor, will just show you briefly on where the wires are connected on this portion, okay, which is actually the main box into the ignition switch. Okay, so now, Mr. Jun De Jesus, please explain a little bit of what we're doing.
The orange wires are connected to on ignition switch. Okay. And next wire is connected to body ground. Is one wire, yellow wire, connecting to ring reactor for give a high voltage, so maximize to air and fuel. And box is a main device.
Right.
This one is for another power for booster. You like a switch booster, you switch on toggle switch.
Right. And
another
if you want to do a little bit of car racing or something, that could be switched on, basically. Okay. So just to expound on what Mr. Jun De Jesus said, all of those wirings are actually color coded already from our main device. It's just a matter of connecting the color code one wire to the switch, okay, one to the ground, and one right to our tube reactor. And this other one, as he said, is our turbo simulator switch on. We're still trying to show you a little bit of what Mr. Jun Jesus with the wiring that goes to the on ignition power of the vehicle. And we did not cut the wire. We merely inserted this wire into it and put the wire connected into the ignition system, basically. And these orange wires, we do it very, very nicely. We will actually have a nice little tube, plastic tube so we do everything professionally. We cover this wire with that, which Mr. Jun Jesus, for the purpose of time, we're gonna just go ahead and cover this up, and he will then secure it properly inside of the engine compartment, basically. Okay. Yes, so what we've done here is actually install the wirings already, and as we can show you, our main device, which is giving the electrical discharge into our tube reactor inside, is already on. The light is on. That means that the main box is working, and this wiring is now secured with this nice little tubing right here. So it's basically, the installation is done. So we'll just show you in a few minutes, okay, the smoke effect of this wonderful device. Okay, so now the full installation is complete. Our device is working, and an edited videotape of this thing shows you exactly that a few minutes ago this thing was smoking prior to installation. Now we don't have hardly any smoke out coming from the exhaust. We've got a little bit of smoke out, some residue from the old exhaust system. But at this point, we have achieved a full, complete combustion, which we are showing you with our device. Now, because of that, as a result, we have very, very minimum bad emission, basically. And to end this video presentation on a short note, again, we thank you for your indulgence with us. We have shown you a little bit of how easy this device is installed, and most and foremost, shown you without editing anything here, that we've shown you that we can achieve complete combustion with this device, thereby saving you fuel. And you know that that's been shown on our presentation already too. We have also, because of complete combustion, we have shown you, or our inventory have shown you, that because of that, now we have a better performing engine. And last and foremost, that we know that we are able to save fuel with this. And lastly is the very wonderful smoke eliminator that we've done with this device. And we thank you for your time. Mr. Jun Jesus, say thank you to everybody. Thank you so much, and get Highmax now. Thank you.